they were suggesting us going to some spiritual retreat somewhere. I think
Charles, stop what you're saying.
Hi, I'm Charles Melton, and this is Phoning It In with ELLE. I am a very big pranker. I go too far sometimes. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Say you need to learn a British accent for a role, I'm gonna call Kit Connor. Kit.
Hello.
How are you, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm good, how are you?
I'm kind of panicking right now.
What's wrong?
I just got a really cool offer for a movie,
Okay.
and they want me to do a British accent.
Okay.
Ah, fuck. And I have what?
Okay.
I'm like really
That's fine.
panicking.
Okay. I'm focusing in. I'm locking in. All right. What are you panicking about?
I just don't know if I can do a British accent. You know, that's good, right?
Here's the thing. Currently, you categorically cannot do a British accent. But
what if I try?
again, right now, I would not let you go on screen like that. Okay. However, how long would you have?
I have 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
And I'll tell you who the filmmaker is, because it doesn't feel real to me, because it's such an incredible filmmaker that we admire.
Who's this director? Who's this filmmaker?
It's
It's Stanley Kubrick, isn't it? From the grave.
Dude, you're gonna lose your mind if I tell you who it is.
Yeah?
Dude.
I'm ready.
Christopher.
Nolan?
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
But Christopher Nolan, let's just get this straight. Christopher Nolan has 2 weeks' notice, asked you to come and do a British accent in a movie. In fact, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, what's the movie?
It's an untitled script right now.
Untitled script. Well, have you read this untitled script?
No, he just sent me 3 scenes.
I'm astounded by this phone call. I'm astounded by it.
I'm astounded by this phone call. I'm astounded. That's kind of good.
I think you're such a...
All right, I love you, dude. This is just a prank call with ELLE.
Okay, I thought so. You are... you just astound me, but I love you. Bye.
He was pretty amazing, right? I mean, I can call Ali. What do you think? Yeah. I'm trying to do stand-up. Hey, can I open for you on tour? But I kind of have this bit where I don't say anything. Chaplin-inspired comedy.
Hi, Charles.
Hey, Ali. How's it going?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Ali, I kind of have like a timely thing to ask you.
Oh.
Okay, so you know how you're going on tour?
Yeah.
Maybe if I can like for one of the shows or in like maybe 5 cities like open for you. But just
Are you joking?
No, but I only need like 5 minutes, and I kind of have like a bit that's Chaplin-inspired, and I wouldn't say anything.
That's what inspired?
Chaplin?
Chaplin?
Yeah, because you know how, yeah, like I won't like make jokes, but I'll do comedy, just like physical comedy.
Huh. Where are you thinking?
Well, I mean, like let me Google real quick your tour list. But I had my team reach out. Your team seemed pretty open to it, but then they thought it'd be better if I called you just to see what you thought.
For sure.
But I mean, like, I kind of like had physical comedy in Beef season 2, right?
I don't know how that translates live.
What's it like live, though? I mean,
Well, people have very little patience.
It's kind of like a mime as Charlie Chaplin as kind of like, I think it's funny.
I see. Okay. Well, you don't have a tape of yourself doing it?
No, I'm kind of embarrassed, but like, you know, they say go big or go home. So I figure like, why not do it at Ali Wong's like, you know, show?
Well, I am unsure of what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're describing because
it's like it's new. I know, that's why I think it's cool.
Live show before.
Yeah, because they would expect me to talk, but I don't talk. And like, yes. I think, you know, you're right. People get bored really easily. And I think I can tap into some sort of subconscious with just like the presence
on stage, of like really leaning in and like having your confidence behind me to like do something that I think can be great. I can try the bit for you on the phone real quick.
But I thought you said you're not saying any words.
But you can feel it, Ali. You can feel it.
I'm sweating.
That's what I'm saying. You can feel it. You're already laughing. You don't know what I'm doing. You can feel it.
I'm laughing because this is...
You're laughing.
I don't know. I think I feel your muscles.
Okay, Ali, this is a prank. I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is it really a prank?
Yes.
Physical comedy in beef. That was a crazy line.
Okay, bye, Ali. It's kind of sick how fun this is, but I fucking hate this.
Say an aura reader has advised you to immediately end your friendship for energetic reasons. I'm gonna call KJ.
What up, bro? Bro,
Yo, brother.
how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just in the car. What are you up to?
Nothing, just chilling. I just saw this psychic aura reader this morning. I just wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy because she started talking about you
Yeah.
and like describing you to the T. She was just like, it would be spiritually irresponsible if I continued my my relationship with you. And I don't know, man, like, could you meet me at Millie's and like we just like talk? I'm feeling like really shook right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, first there's
What do you want me to say?
Well, they're
This is really gnarly, dude.
they were suggesting us going to some spiritual retreat somewhere. I think
Charles, stop what you're saying. You're calling me, putting your fate into another person's hands, asking me to go on some retreat with you because someone else is telling you that you shouldn't be my friend.
It's just for 6 months that we would go on this retreat.
This is a joke.
It's a joke, man. I'm pranking you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck?
My body is shaking. I'm so sorry.
I was about to literally fucking ring you out right now. Because there's a good 15% of me that is like, this is totally something that you would say.
No.
I got one more thing too to ask you.
What?
You remember that time when
He always does that. He really thought I was gonna break up with him. Oh,
I'm shook. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out Beef Season 2. That was the hardest thing I ever had to do.